Right, hi everyone. So I've got to be quick. I've got a client in 20 minutes. So, but I've got everything. I just need to, it's on my phone. So I've got everything I need. So, so again, something might be happening quite quick for you. But confusingly, I filmed the one for Sunday before I filmed the one for Saturday. So, but basically, the last few Saturdays I've been doing the medicine wheel. So we're just going to do the exact same thing as we've been doing all the Saturdays. Same thing goes. Either this will make sense to you or it won't. It's like, it seems to be things about hidden enemies coming through strongly. So let's just see. That's the first card. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'll put these. I'll just put. So that's that one. This is the second one. That's the third one. Oh, somebody's using soul retrieval. That's that one. And then what's on the bottom? Pachamama. Right, so. Oh, for fuck, this is not the best for. Oh, look, I'll get the thumbnail for that later because we're in a hurry here, so we've not got time to fucking piss about. Right, so. Unless I just do that. Right, so let's just quickly get on with this. So, a bit hard with one hand here, but maybe eventually I'll remember this spread off by heart. But I've said before, I'm just, don't know why, I just can't. It's funny, I was watching someone earlier that could just reel off the Celtic Cross. My mind's not like that. So, this is what you need to let go of, right? So, the Gatherer 21, oh god, of course it's 21, which is the World card coming full circle, something ending. But this doesn't need to be for Divine Masculine, it can be for Divine Feminine, it can be for anyone. So, in reverse, what you need to let go of, look at the resources you already have, close at hand. This is a time of abundance. Everything around you is ripe and ready for harvest. Banish the notions of scarcity. This is starting to sound like karmic sabotage again. That have staged. Oh, I've went to the next page. That have limited your choice. Something was staged. Because I read the wrong page, but I don't know what that means. Limited, like maybe like something was a delusion, or something was like made to be out, something was an illusion, it was a trick. Limited your choices and coloured your destiny. Pack your food for winter and start with your low-hanging fruit that's all around. And start with the low-hanging fruit that's all around you. Oh my god. So obviously that's saying in a good way, right? To gather and harvest, but basically it's saying you're ready for something. I think this is somebody that's ready for union, because the the reconciliation card came out for Sunday. The pineapple one. What have we got here? Birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. Oh, for fuck's sake! Wait a minute. This is going up. It's picking up the hidden stuff again. A distant friend is thinking of you. That feels like a loyal, devoted, divine masculine, right? That's a distance. I'm sorry to say that feels like something to do with like this is so specific, and it's like they would chuck a bloody one like this when I'm in a hurry. I think that could be something to do with a pregnancy, right? But because it's got, so again, either it is actually that, like, like a divine masculine has got a small baby, or like, someone's pregnant, or, or children. I don't think it's just older children. I think it's like someone, or, and this is the big or and the big but, something was an illusion, a lie, a trick, something like that, because Pisces is tricks and illusions. So right, we've got to hurry up with this though. So but like I've said before, because I pick up on this stuff whenever it's going about, whenever I'm meant to, because I can pick up on the hidden stuff. That would ruin somebody's life, because it's like, you think about how many times people could drag that on for ages or something. So yeah, again, obviously that's really specific. So just don't like picking up on these, but if it helps somebody, and also, because, right, this is Saturday's one. Bear in mind, the mind-blowing thing about this can actually be like an omen. Like, if you don't want to end up in a situation where somebody's claiming that, especially if it's like, look, if it's accidents happen, right? You have sex, unprotected, guess what? That's how, well, no. Oh, now it's got something to do with an old woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. That's how that happens. You know what I mean? That's how that happens. We all know that. But also, who, you know, like, yeah, this can happen between loving partners when it was planned or unplanned. This can happen with one night stands, blah, blah, blah. We get this. But also, what I'm more homing in on is you've got people that target others because they'll see you've got a lot of money or they want to just keep you around. You know what I mean? Like it's toxic Jezebel energy. So if you don't want that to happen to you, this is a prime time. Basically, this is not a weekend to go out partying. That's the point. Although the Aries moon comes in early morning Saturday, and I'll put this out either late Friday, Saturday. I think I'll put this out actually late tonight because of what's coming through. And this kind of energy, like it's about getting drunk, escaping addictions. Like, you know, the shadow side of this is about as bad as it could get. I mean, it could end up fatal. Like, I'm sorry to say, like, people that know their astrology know that. Lots of people consider this like a time where it's just full of people wanting to exit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to use any of these words, but it's kind of like, so just please, I'm praying for people, you know, it won't. Pisces, I don't enjoy Pisces season. I never make a secret about that, but this is probably one of the best ones I've ever had. I don't want to speak too soon, but I still don't like it very much. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, but yeah, for being hoodwinked and tricked and everything, just don't put yourself in a position where you're going to be really vulnerable. Basically, if you're getting really drunk, you could fall into some really dodgy situations. Is the point? But for other people, this could be describing people's past. The card in the West represents a party that needs to die. It's an old story that needs to be let go of so that you may find a new meaningful story for your life, right? So, 41. See, and it seems like time is slowing down so that I can do this because I've still got 15 minutes. Actually, I kind of get a kick out of playing with time, so maybe somebody watching this does. It's like, oh, time's running out. The rainbow tells you that the end of the storm is near. Persevere and remember that it's darkest just before dawn. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck this is about, who it's going to make sense to. I hope it makes sense to no one, but a storm has happened here. Or like I said, it's an omen, don't let this be you. I think there's been some kind of trick and illusion or confusion over something. It's something, you know, might not be as sinister as what's that. I can think of some situations where this could be some kind of confusion and stuff and making assumptions. Do not give up hope. Things are about to take a positive turn. Yeah, especially because of what I just said. Listen for the morning rooster that announces the coming of dawn, even while the night is still darkest. And then that reminds me of the One Direction. Even though the night changes. I can't remember the words, but it's something about even when the night changes. We're only getting older, baby. And I've been thinking about you lately. Even in, you know what I mean? That one. And also, fuck, I just got the fright of my life when this song went off that went off the other day called 18. I'd never heard it in my life. But if, I mean, the words are incredibly, I don't know, they just really hit me. Like, it's got things about, like, I've loved you since you were 18. Like, before you felt the same or something like that. So that could really speak to you. I'm laughing because I'm like, I just honestly can't remember whether I met mine and he was 18 or he could have, I think he could have even been 17, you know. Like he could have just turned, I don't know. But, well, fuck, that would have been a really big secret if that's fucking for me, but I'll no fucking hold my breath that is. But listen for the morning rooster that announces the coming of dawn, even while the night is still darkest, but do not claim victory or let your guard down fully, right? So there's something, but again, I think the point is that you could have met somebody young, or they've always had a thing for you since they were young, however it fits. So 49. So soul retrieval, as we know, if you're around to real time, that's my speciality. I just do soul retrieval with every single thing that I do. The card in the north represents the wisdom you need to acquire. You've learned the lessons from the south and the west. What wisdom is ready to mature within you? Your great medicine that you're ready to embrace. What is deeply buried treasures you've become available to you. I feel this is talking about you've either done the soul retrieval that has healed you from all this trauma, or you need it because you've been traumatized by something like that. Soul retrieval is a practice that helps you recover a part of yourself, your energy, your enthusiasm, your innocence that you've lost. At first, we'll use soul retrieval to recover from our hurts and heal our childhood wounds. Later, that was just me being extra cautious. 10 minutes. See, so there's something about that coming in too. To recover from hurts. And also, by the way, the crib card could also be talking about you've been healing inner child wounds. It doesn't need to be anything about the drama, but it's just if one person needs that message for either healing from the past, something to do with that, or as an omen, they'll chuck it in, even if it makes sense with none of the rest. So, because I'm just a messenger. And a dramatic one today. So, at first we'll use Soul Retrieval to recover from our hurts and heal our childhood wounds, especially because I've just read it twice, it seems significant. Later we learn to journey to recover our original nature, that self that never left the Garden of Eden, who speaks to the rivers, the trees, to God when we return to Eden. You're no longer fragmented, you're one with creation. You've healed the cause of the pain you feel, so you do not need to dwell. Yeah, I think someone's had a bad experience here. Either it's in childhood, or it could be teenage years when you mentioning 18. That would, see, that's how that could come in too. That's quite specific. But, well, I definitely 100% know that's the case for me, and I'm hiccuping clearing energy. There's loads of things I had to do soul retrieval for around that age. And that's why I'm saying that it's like 11:11, something's divine time. That, yeah, especially for me, because I was just about to say, when I was 18, that was right before I met my twin flame. I was going through hell. I'll just put it that way. I was going through karmic hell. And then my handsome angel saved me in a club. But he wasn't mine because he was never my boyfriend. But you know what I mean? He is the other half of my soul, which is quite, it's funny when you think about it like that. But it's like, but like I've always said, I kind of love 1144. Look, I kind of love that I can't call him the ex or my ex. And I hope he doesn't ever refer to me as that, because we've not been that to each other. You can't put a label on it, really, what we were. Well, twin flames is what we are, not what we were. Really, it's true. If you're still hovering on an old wound, find a new flight path. Don't be distracted with the little stuff you've already mastered. Go for the big one, the journey back to Eden. That's fucking amazing. Right, 42. And 42 is, well, it could be someone's age or significant age. That's just over a year away from me now, because the 41's a couple of months away. Again, I don't know why I had to explain that. That's obvious, but that's hilarious. The card in the east represents your possible destiny, the way that you will share your treasures and gifts with others. 42. Unfortunately, I can tell with this one, right? Not all bits of it can make sense to anyone, but I think, look, the rainbow prophecy. I think this is definitely going to be the way that someone will share their gifts with others, is warning other people about tricks and illusions and Jezebel spirit. And the reason I know why they're saying it to me is because they're showing me clairvoyantly when I helped a divine masculine that had the courage to share with me when they had been tricked by a Jezebel spirit, basically, a controlling woman who, basically, like, and this is the thing, like, again, this is anonymous, right? And I've unfortunately helped loads, because now I'm seeing another guy. I'm seeing guys of different ages that I've helped with this. Because remember, I've helped women with toxic Leviathan men, and, and other women that have been tricked by other women, and blah, blah, blah. I could go on and on, or family. It doesn't need to be love, but I'm seeing specifically love situations where, like, it doesn't even need to have been a long relationship or anything, or even a serious one. And the damage and long-term effects that some of these toxic women and men can have on people is just ridiculous. I mean, God, I was just fucking talking about some of it there myself. But you know what I mean? It's like, it's just, yeah. But anyway, so there's something that hopefully someone listening to this, you've healed from that. Or like I said, this is what I help people with. So book a session. So anyway, I need to hurry now. The Rainmaker is calling you to create something new from the elements that are already in your life. Be sure to work with what is and not with what might have been or could have been. Again, this feels like you've healed and it's time to plant the new seeds. That could be the baby card too. Again, see, they're showing you it doesn't need to be any of the drama, but it will be making sense to some people. Like planting a new seed, a new beginning with someone else, and you're healed. Healed enough to do that. The seeds that have been silently germinating in your heart will burst forth ready for the sunlight. Do not hold back. Put all your chips on the next roll of the divine dice. Oh, that is magical. Right. Have I got time to read Pachamama? Pachamama basically is Mother Earth, if I don't, but... Oh, no, it's here. Pachamama represents unconditional love, and that's Pisces season, Pisces new moon, of the earth that it has for children, including... Wait a minute, where the fuck did I just get to there? Plants, yeah, including the stones, plants, animals, and humans. She's a goddess of earth, also known as Gaia, who pervades all creation of the planet. Thanks to Pachamama, our soul can experience less of the biological body, the joy and the pain we taste during our brief time on earth. Invitations to discover the boundless love of Pachamama, but also Divine Feminine Pachamama, Gaia, Divine Feminine is all of this, right? So that's what I'm here to do. And some of you listening may resonate with that too. Well, I'd imagine you do, at least some people at some point, although I attract a lot of divine masculine energy. Basically, I'm here to seed the codes of the new earth, right, as a true divine feminine. And I should look really fucking weird to most people, even really psychic people or really quote unquote spiritual people. Can't stand the word spiritual, but you know what I mean. Because like that thing, like I said the other day, demons are spiritual too, be more specific, right? And sometimes people are like, oh, I'm really spiritual, but it's like fake spirituality, false light. But anyway, the point is I should look really weird to you because I'm an awakened woman, and there aren't many women that are fully awakened like that. I'm fully embodied. I don't give a fuck what people think about me. I'm not meaning to be horrible about it. It's just I've worked hard to be like this. That's why I'm filming on this, because the tiger, that's my divine feminine energy. So that might resonate with you too. They're all upside down. You might have had the time of going a bit upside down in your life. You've earned it. So you're a child of the earth. Now's the time to eat right, love right, and be joyous regarding the circumstances you may find yourself in. That's because Pisces can be rough. If you're in a rough time, look after yourself, eat well, rest. We all have periods of darkness. I've Lord knows I've had many. And I stay humble because you never know. I might be feeling great today and tomorrow not so much. So we'll just need to see. I hope not. I hope not for me. I hope not for you. Be grateful for your life, your body, all that nourishes you. Pachamama invites you to relish each breath. Embrace your joy and your pain equally and discover love through both. Let Pachamama know how much you appreciate all her blessings with an act such as planting a tree, helping save endangered species, protecting the ocean. Well, I'm protecting the ocean of feelings that may be arising in you on this new moon in Pisces because we're still in it on the Saturday, but I'm going to release it tonight on the new moon. So, yes, and this has been getting delivered to you by a seer. So, but also you could be a seer too. So make sure that you are seeing, oh, for fuck's sake, wait a minute. I've got a few minutes. I think they want me to read it. There's going to be something specific because, oh, the smoky mirror. Yeah, you can see clearly, but you might be, somebody could, look, that actually makes sense with all of this. That makes sense. Trust yourself. The seer represents, wait a minute, the seer invites you to trust your intuition and follow it, yeah, as it leads you forward. You may feel lost when it appears that your hunch is taking you in circles, even though amazed, that's Pisces, but the hidden realms don't follow the rules on a two-dimensional map. Trust your gut and allow your perceptions or circumstances to widen, includes the nuances and subtle clues that normally miss if you take things at face value. The seer has gifted you with his magic or her magic. Oh my God, you're not going to believe. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Your vision is clear. Right. Crystal clear visions over and out. And obviously the timer just passed the 1804 mark whenever I was saying something there too. So, right. Amazing. See you later. Wait to talk to my beautiful client.